of the Lord in the house. And I want to take just a thought here, just a little bit this morning, and I want to be reading in the book of Daniel. If you'll turn to Daniel chapter 3. Daniel chapter 3 for just a few moments. And I want to read a little bit about three guys that many of us remember as kids. If you ever went to Sunday school or Bible school somewhere, you heard about three boys called Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And we know about the story of these three men that were godly men that stood for God, that stood for Him, and defied the decree and the orders of King Nebuchadnezzar. And I want to just take a thought here just a little bit about standing in the fire. Standing in the fire. And many of you today are going through the battle of your lifetime. Many of you today are right in the middle of a fiery storm. Many of you today are standing right in the midst of the flames. And I want to just look at here just a little bit about three boys and how God moved for them. I want to look here, chapter 3, verse 13 through verse 28. Standing in the fire. Then Nebuchadnezzar, in his rage and fury, commanded to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Then they brought these men before the king. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, Is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Do you not serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up? Now if you be ready that at what time you hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music, you fall down and worship the image which I have made, well. But if you worship not, you shall be cast the same hour into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. And who is that God that shall deliver you out of my hands? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and He will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spoke and commanded that they should heat the furnace 7 times more than it was wont to be heated. And he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and to cast them into the burning fiery furnace. Then these men were bound in their coats, their hosen, and their hats, and were their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent, and the furnace exceeding hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And these three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down, bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished, and rose up in haste, and spake and said unto his counselors, Did not we cast three men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, True, O king. He answered and said, Lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt, and the form of the fourth is like the Son of God. Then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace, and spake and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, ye servants of the Most High God, come forth and come hither. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came forth out of the midst of the fire. And the princes, governors, captains, and the king's counselors, being gathered together, saw these men upon whose body the fire had no power, nor was a hair of their head singed, neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of fire had passed on them. Then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, Blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who hath sent his angel and delivered his servants that trusted in him, and had changed the king's word, and yielded their bodies that they might not serve nor worship any God except their own God. You think back here just a little bit, quite a bit of scripture here, but let me just set up this scenario for you. King Nebuchadnezzar had come forth and said, when you hear the music, when you hear it begin to play, I have created this golden image, and you are to bow, and you are to worship it at the sound of the music. But there was 3 old boys who said, we're not going to defy our God, we're going to serve the one true living God. We're not going to bow, we're not going to give in, we're not going to do it. But the king said, if you don't, this is what's going to happen. We're going to cast you that very hour, not the next day, not next week, but that very hour. We'll throw you in the midst of the fiery furnace. We'll show you. I'll show you who's boss. I'll show you who it is. These boys were determined. You know, I think about old Nebuchadnezzar. He was full of the devil. He was full of it. He was full of himself. He said, hey, this is what's going to happen. I'm the big daddy. I'm the king. You're going to bow down and you're going to worship what I've created at the sound of the music. And this is what will happen if you don't. Well, you know, the old devil, quite like Nebuchadnezzar, he's throwing it out. And he's saying, hey, you children of God, this is what I've got available for you. And you know what? If you don't jump on this, I'll bring this upon you. I'll throw this your way. But I got news for him. He's a loser. I got news for you. My God will deliver. I got news for you. My God is on the throne. I got news for you. My God's still pulling them out of the midst of the fire. You might be standing in it. You might be right in the middle of the fiery furnace of this life's troubles. But I got news for you. Your God, our God, my God, is still on the throne. He's still answering. He's still moving. He's still pulling out of the midst of the fire this morning. Every night, standing in the fire. These old boys, that old Nebuchadnezzar called them up and said, hey, I want some answers from you guys. Is this what I hear is true? You guys ain't doing what I tell you to do. You're not falling on your knees. You're not being obedient. You're not doing what I said. I like how they said. Well, you know what, Nebuchadnezzar? We really don't have the time to even mess with you. We really don't even have to worry with an answer to you because we serve God. We serve Him. And guess what? He'll deliver us from anything that we're going to encounter from you, buddy. There ain't nothing you can do to hurt us. Well, so King decided, he said, I'll show him. Who are you to insult me? Who are you to be defying of me?